It is time to see who is going to be fit for Gameweek 29, and we will transfer in for our free hits. So without further ado, let's dive into first my team and see how it's looking. So it's Flecken and Tariola as my goalkeepers, Collins, Doughty, Doggy, Sufau and Pau Torres as my defenders, Bailey, Gibbs, White, Madison, Son and Bowen in midfield, Tony, Muniz and Morris in attack. As you can see, I have several players that should be must-haves, like Tony, Madison, Son, Bowen, Doughty, and Spurs defender, in my opinion. Collins, Sufau, Pau Torres, they can be all changed. Flecken and Tariola are not for sure there. Bailey and Gibbs White and Muniz are up for grabs. Morris as well. So we have several players that we need to consider, are they the best picks. And now we need to go and see if Oli Watkins is fit, if Emerson is fit, if Regulion is fit. A lot of questions for only 4 fixtures. So without further ado, let's dive into the news. If you enjoy such type of content and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All your help is much appreciated. Today I'm going to be putting out a deadline stream, so we will be discussing a lot of the things then. And now let's begin. So Aston Villa, there was a bit of a blow for anyone hoping to hear fresh news on Oli Watkins. Press conference was listed as it was just more embarked calls from the aftermath of the win of the over Ajax, so nothing extra on Watkins either. Going back over the information we heard last night, the good news is that Emery was fairly positive on Watkins' chances of being fit for the clash with West Ham. Okay, I don't know exactly what is the injury of them. Watkins was injured, but maybe not for Sunday to be. I think for Sunday could be available. So that's a good thing to consider. So Watkins may be just back into our lineups. Of course, he was asking us to change him, but it was because he has a cut. Hopefully for Sunday he's going to be available. Unai Emery on Oli Watkins to Villa TV. Emery was more downbeat about Diego Carlos, so we are not going to pick Diego Carlos. It's a hamstring, could be not available for Sunday. So without John McGinn, okay, so that means Douglas Lewis is most probably going to be a holding DM. So in my opinion, it's not a good option to go for him. As a pick, he's going to be only viable for penalties as Kamara and McGinn are out, so he's going to be holding the lines. Kamara, Minks and Buendia, as already mentioned, are all long-term injuries too. The only flagged player is Jacob Ramsey, who said did not suffer a big injury. He nevertheless has been sidelined since. Okay, Spurs. Mickey van den Ven has avoided serious injury, but it will be enough to keep him out for Gameweek 29. So no Van den Ven. Okay, I wasn't going to pick him. The Spurs has confirmed that Dragusin would start. Okay, Richarlison is said to be available, so that's a positive thing. He should be available. Okay, reached trade today, so we'll see how he pulls up. If he pulls up okay, he'll probably be available. Okay, Tomon, Fraser, Foster and Sessignon remained on the sidelines. Cornet remains out, while Palmieri will be assessed ahead of Sunday's squash. Okay. There was nothing new in the broadcast section on Lucas Paqueta. The West Ham boss has said after the win over Freiburg that he was taken off early as a precaution. Okay. He has a little bit of a slow period coming from AFCON, but I think he's beginning to get back on it now. Okay. So Kudus is picking up form. Rob Edwards is not expecting anyone back for Saturday. Wukonga has a slight chance. Johnson, Oshua, Adebayo, Bell, Potts, Brown, Anderson, Nakamba, Walker. So a lot of players are out. Chonk is fit. Alright. Marcus Silva reported good news in Friday press conference, confirming that everyone was fit and available. That includes Raúl Jimenez. It's a hard competition for Muniz, but Muniz was talked up by the manager. Okay, if I'm picking Watkins, Muniz is out. So this is City. From the FA Cup news, Ederson and KDB out, getting better. So Jack Grealish is back into the lineup. Salah is back. Gravenbach and Quark are available. Konate is likely to miss. Okay, Jones back for 30. Jota and Trent Alexander-Arnold a week behind, so for 31 or 32. Okay. Alcantara, Dog, Matip, Alisson are out longer term. And Bajacic will be back. Anthony Gordon, okay, is back. Harry Barnes missed out the FA Cup, but should be back for 30. Pope is 6 weeks away. That's a lot. Trippier, Joelinton, Tonali and Wilson remain out. Okay, Højlund, Bissaka, Mount could be all fit. Shaw, Malacia, Martial are long term. And Martinez will go to Argentina to continue the recovery. Okay, that's strange. Bariashile and Chilwell have returned. Okay. Okay, so Chilwell is picked by the England manager. So no updates. What about Brentford? Did I miss them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5? Okay, Thursday. Okay, I missed 3 of them. Sorry. What? No. Go away from Twitter. Okay, Brentford will be once again without Pinnock, Iki, Shade, Henry and Da Silva. Christian Norgard came off with a back injury in 29. Okay. Christian Norgard is not going to make it for the squad on Saturday. Okay, I don't care about that. There is good news on 2 names. So Sergio Reguilon missed out with a minor hamstring injury, but should be fit and available. That's puts him in my lineup immediately. Mbeumo is back as well. That's good. To include or not, he's very close. I have a decision to make. So basically, he's on the bench. Okay. Hasn't offered much new. Aina and Reina aren't to be selected. Setback on Montiel. Towers is out. Elanga and Hudson Odoi were benched on tactical. May return on more familiar setup. So Elanga and Odoi are good options. Okay. Okay, nothing new here. And about Burnley, I don't think anyone cares. So, some positives here to take. First of all, Collins is out and Muniz is out. This means that I'm picking Reguilon and Oli Watkins. I know that it's risky. I know that this seems kind of stupid to say, but let's risk it. We're making the transfer here, confirming it, picking the team. It's going to be Reguilon and Watkins instead of Bailey. So that is the team. Bailey first option if Watkins is out, Sufau option if Reguilon is out, and we have Pau Torres to cover once again. So I believe we are Gucci with the team. I don't know what you see here, but I see a lot of potential in that team. I know that I do not own Pedro Porro as he... Oh no, Doggies. Is this the same lineup as mine? Almost. They've picked Elanga instead of Morgan Gibbs-White, and they've picked Kudus instead of Morris, but I believe Wooten are scoring, and for me Forrester scoring. I believe that's going to be a high scoring game, and for me a player of the statue of Gibbs-White for Forest seems like a good option to pick. Wow, he has an amazing fixture run up until the end. There are huge favorites to stay up in the Prem, like Wooten, Palace, Fulham, Wolves, Everton, Sheffield. They have to play against 2 difficult sides, City and Spurs, and after that it's quite easy. So they have a huge chance, and that game can change their season. That is the same for Wooten though, as here if they lose, they are going to lose Spurs and Arsenal for sure, Bournemouth and City most probably, and then they will have those 5 games to stay up. It's going to be harsh, but yeah, I believe we're in a pretty good position. I don't see anyone here changing for the moment. Tomorrow on the deadline we are going to finalize it and see how it's going, but for now this is the team, and I will see you soon on the deadline stream. Hope you tune in, but for now I'll be heading out. Bye.